Let's talk a little theme parks with our last few minutes here that we have left, because we got a lot of news today from Disney, essentially laying out the calendar for 2026 and a lot of things coming from that. So we're going to bring in Drew Smith. You know him as Drew the Disney Dude. And Drew, we appreciate you joining us this afternoon here on Florida Live.
Yeah, like you mentioned, so much coming to Walt Disney World in 2026. Disney officially says that there's 10 all new and reimagined attractions and experiences, 9 returning festivals and special events. Busy year, so I wanted to dive into it.
Yeah, and let's start with one of the big ones here that's been closed down for a little bit, and we now have a little bit of a better idea when Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is going to be reopening.
Yeah, finally at Magic Kingdom, we have 2 big openings in the spring of 2026, Big Thunder and Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. No specific month or the opening date there yet, but I'm hoping it will be March. I feel like when Disney says spring, my mind always goes to March. Back in 2020, that's when Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opened, so just a little bit of waiting until we finally get that opening date, but knowing that it is in early 2026, great news for especially 2 major attractions, and Magic Kingdom really does need that capacity.
Yeah, and that's just a big refurbishment of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. But you mentioned Buzz Lightyear, and there's going to be some improvements there for people to look forward to when it does reopen.
Yeah, Buzz is getting pretty much a top to bottom reimagining. I think that this is a bigger project than most people realize. We're getting handheld blasters, interactive targets, new ride vehicles, live real-time scoring. You're going to get feedback on those handheld blasters so you can actually know when you're hitting the target, and it makes it more inclusive for kids so they can feel more a part of the game rather than before those blasters were locked and they really couldn't play the game. At the beginning, this scene you guys are seeing, it's a brand new character, Buddy the Robot, created in collaboration with Walt Disney Imagineering and Pixar Animation Studios. So I am personally very excited for Buzz, but hey, Big Thunder will be great to have back too.
Yeah, no doubt about that. We also have an idea of when Rock and Roller Coaster is going to close. We do know that the pre-show has closed already, but the ride is still open. But we also got an update on that. What can you tell us?
Yeah, so now we know that, like you mentioned, Theron did a great job covering yesterday, that the pre-show is gone. We didn't know that was coming. It was kind of a shock. But today, Disney confirmed that beginning in spring of 2026, Rock and Roller Coaster will close. And then a few months later, it's going to reopen as Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. The attraction pretty much is staying the same as its DNA. We're still going to G-Force Records. We still got to make it to the concert across town. But now it's with the Electric Mayhem, Scooter, Kermit, Miss Piggy. Same attraction you know and love, just with a Muppets twist.
And what about Frozen? There's been a lot of talk about the updated audio animatronics figures. When can we expect those updates?
Yeah, this is a great quality of life update. So Frozen here at Epcot, we're getting inspiration, these updated figures from the Frozen attractions that we have in Hong Kong, Tokyo Disney Sea, Disneyland Paris, with these fully articulated, sculpted faces. Beginning on January 26th, Frozen Ever After is going to go down for a short refurbishment. And then at some point in February, we don't have a date yet, it's going to reopen with this figure. Elsa, Anna, and Kristoff are being updated. So it's going to be a great quality of life update. And honestly, it's going to be a main reason why I want to go on Frozen again. I have no desire to go on that attraction right now, but knowing we're getting these top tier animatronics with the latest and greatest in the technology, big update there.
Yeah, things to look forward to. Also, a couple announcements of things coming in the summer with Soarin' Across America and the magic of Disney animation. You got about a minute here, Drew.
Real quick. Yeah, so Soarin' Across America Memorial Day over at Epcot for America's 250th, and then over at Hollywood Studios, the Disney animation experience being inspired by Once Upon a Studio, that award-winning short film for Disney's 100th anniversary. That's opening in late summer over at Hollywood Studios. So between spring and summer at all 4 parks, also Cool Kids Summer is returning. Lots of limited time fun. The resort all year long is going to have so much, and then in 2027, 2028, we're going to get those major new lands attractions opening later down the road.
Yeah, so many things to look forward to long term. So I guess that's part of it. At least we've got some new things to keep things fresh while we wait on the big changes.
Yeah, this is our appetizer before we get the main entrees a little bit later on.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Drew Smith, Drew the Disney Dude, always good talking with you. We appreciate you joining us here on Florida Live this afternoon.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.